What?
We're just going to ignore that happened. Okay?
No, we're not. We're totally talking about it.
We can't talk about it.
We are totally talking about it, dude. I'm surprised nobody's noticed it yet, honestly.
I don't
what
know.
the
we didn't
fuck?
Notice that. But
totally, this is why this podcast is never going to be demonetized, because I just said fuck in the first 3 seconds.
Did you say never be demonetized?
Hopefully it never gets demonetized, dude.
Fuck.
But speaking of fucked up shit,
man. So,
thank you for being here on the Shooting the Poop podcast episode. We don't know what fucking episode, because this motherfucker since day one, I've been saying, dude, you got to keep track of the fucking podcast app numbers, because eventually we're gonna have. You haven't.
I thought
apparently.
I had been, bro.
I thought you were a parent, dude. Apparently,
dude.
You're not even.
I need to go back all the way to
it was because the preliminary podcast.
That's what fucked it all up, dude. It was your fault, dude.
No, dude.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
No, we had to preliminarize the shit. But no, the moral to the story is we're sitting here about to go live, which is pre-recordedly, on the Shooting the Poop podcast channel. Here, make sure you subscribe, like, ring that notification bell, share it with all your friends and family and coworkers to let them know how fucked up you in the head. You are in the head. I don't know. We're all in our heads. You're in our heads. We're in your heads. Apparently hopefully somebody's getting head. We don't know at this point, but it's better off than fucking watching this.
Yeah.
But the moral to the story is that Scales, him and Numbers apparently don't get along. And he just has an issue number. This is the second, third, fourth, fifth time, potentially, maybe 24 times in a row that they have been incorrectly numbered. And it's okay. He might be dyslexic. We don't know. But we don't know, technically, what number podcast this is. So we're hopefully going to figure it out.
It might have begun fucking everything up.
Okay. But then it just continued to be
the iGold live stream as well.
Why is
which
that?
was an unplanned, not 10th episode live stream, which we counted as the podcast.
Well, yeah,
it was
but
not
we knew
counted
we were
here as
doing
the
it.
podcast.
But we knew we were doing it.
I know. It was fucked up. But then we also still have episode 14 and 15 after that. Then we go straight to episode 17.
Where's episode 16, dude? The people need to know.
I couldn't tell you.
But which one? You said, do you have it on?
I do have it here.
Can we open it up live? Here. We definitely have this one, dude.
We have it, and it has been posted.
What episode is it, though, dude? Because this will tell us the truth, dude.
It will, dude. Which one?
They can't even see. Can we do the screen thing so they can see? We got to do the screen thing for you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. That's the technological term
thing,
of
dude.
the screen thing.
So, because that was the episode we had Jacob on, right?
Yeah, Jacob the Snake.
No Jacob
dude.
there.
No
Jacob there.
Thankfully.
There's 14, 15.
Right, dude.
There's 17.
And still no Jacob. Even episode 18, there's no Jacob, dude.
And there's a baby.
There's got to be. Unless he was not there in the screenshot, dude. Did we?
He was there the whole time.
Tell me that episode never got posted, dude. Because there's no way. There's no way.
Literally we were just looking at it the other day,
There's
bro.
no way.
We just saw it the other day.
We did. But was it...
on the big screen, bro.
Yeah, but was it through the stew? Because if it was through the
it
stew
wasn't.
and it was never...
It wouldn't be on the big screen then, dude.
No, if it was unlisted, you could still play it.
Dude.
There's no fucking way... This is a total derailment of the
100%.
podcast. We actually had like
other
a solid
topics to
plan
talk
going
about,
into this,
but-
and we'll get to it hopefully.
Maybe.
But like for real though, this, yeah, pull it up on the Utes, but like on not the dashboard Utes, and see what's going on because I feel like there's some fuckery going on, dude. Because if you never uploaded that fucking podcast scale, I swear to fucking God, dude.
It's right here, and it says that it is public.
How many views?
With 86 views.
Okay, it's a better one than what we normally get
so
here.
So where the hell is it here?
Dude, what number does it say?
It says episode 16.
No way, dude.
So I did not fuck this up. But it just is not here for some reason.
Dude, what?
It is where it should be. Episode 15, 16, and 17. Shooting Poop Podcast, Ep 16, Jacob Shreds, Elon is sus.
Elon is sus, dude. Y'all need to quit.
It should
He's trying to steal more money from you off Dogecoin, dude. Don't believe it.
Where is it?
Episode 16, dude. Hold on, go back to episode 14 and 15, dude.
Is this what's fucking us up? Is this what's fucking...
I don't know, dude. This is totally not the content that the people came here for.
No, it's not.
And this is why we don't have
maybe
the
we need them to help us.
Help us search. Where is Waldo?
It's
episode 16 what?
It's not here, dude.
What?
It doesn't exist. Like,
what do you mean? Hold on, go back.
All videos.
Nah, go
right?
back. No, yeah, no.
All videos.
Sure. Yeah, but like go back to the 14-15 area. Now don't move. Stop. Episode 15. Dude, they're infringing on our podcast rights so fucking hard right now because that's the thing. If people would have seen it, can we share the link to episode 16?
Potentially.
This is a conspiracy in and of itself.
Yeah.
Episode 16 was so good of the Shooting the Poop podcast. Can you get it if you search it?
I'm trying to see if I can find it on the phone
but you
on
have
our
to,
channel.
You have to look at it from like not being yourself.
I'm gonna see if I can find it as myself first.
I can't believe that
and it's
episode.
Not there.
That's fucked. But it's there, dude. Or maybe they took
myself
it down,
in a different way.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast. So he's got a lot of inner demons, which we'll get to those later. With the fucking fake accounts, dude. He's got so many fake accounts.
It's there.
See, I don't understand this, dude. There's some.
Why does it not
shit
show us
going
our own video, bro?
That we made it, dude. We built this city.
All right. So I didn't fuck it up. This is episode 24.
You're lucky because it looked like you fucked it up. You have fucked it up before.
I thought it was completely fucked up.
Apparently made it happen and fixed the fuck up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But I apologize for assuming that you fucked it up.
I completely misnumbered the past like 8 or 9 podcasts.
The entire podcast scenario was misnumbered, which technically still is because if there's no, why out of every video ever does episode 6? That's just weird to me, dude. And it's the only one with Jacob on.
That's true.
So
it disappears, dude.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still there.
It is though.
How does that happen? How is it still?
Go back and rewatch episode 16.
Yeah, go back and
still
go.
There.
Please,
you have to watch the whole thing so to make sure we get the view.
Listen, I'm not that tyrannical. Just comment down below on episode 16
if you
so we get the notification. If you find it, if you can see it for real, because this is some weird shit. Because it's clearly there, but it's not there for us. But it's there for y'all.
They're already screwing us, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Damn
it's
it.
Guilt by association.
They know,
every time.
They see the fishing vids coming, dude. They know we're moving on up in the world. They don't want us to have that money, dude. They don't want us to be successful.
This close
They're trying to keep
Hiccup.
us down, dude.
It's also the same size as my penis.
Oh, that's why you're going to be on Hiccup.
Right. For the baby penis syndrome. BPS.
Oh, man.
Baby penis. Yeah, BPS.
Yeah.
Also balls per second. And if you're a paintballer. But it also sounds...
I thought about that a little differently when you said that.
Right.
Like...
Well, you can... Yeah, I guess
How many in a second exactly?
A couple careers could be a measurement. I don't know. Honestly.
How many per second exactly?
Well, it's usually 12 to 15. It used to be higher, but then they capped it. And then I think they went down to 10 because they were communists. Yeah. Just like California.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's
Shout out to all my paintballers. And speaking of which, balls. You ever had balls? Energy drink?
No, dude.
Delicious. It was a paintball. Listen, it was a paintball thing. I'm serious. And it was like a paintball-oriented energy drink company.
They have extra
and they only had like 2 flavors. They had the regular, and then they had like the diet or the sugar-free or whatever.
Yeah.
But you would go to PSP, which is like the tournament for
PCP,
X-Ball.
but better.
Right. Yeah. And they had them all over the world. They had them in Bolingbrook. Bolingbrook, Illinois was the Chicago Open every fucking year, dude. I played the Chicago Open several times. I also traveled to Los Angeles, stayed in a motherfucking Econo Lodge hotel in the hood, and got ran up on at the pizza place with the team by like some weird drunken gangbangers that were just, the one dude was like literally sleeping on the outside of the wall and shit, standing up, and then the other guy. It was a whole thing, dude. Everything was... It was a TV from, like, that motherfucker barely had just gotten color. That's how old the TV was, and it was bolted down to the fucking dresser. Like, they were not fucking around, dude. Like, that was the skeeziest, scummiest... But we're in L.A., dude. We were doing it, and we're playing PSP LA Open 07. 07. I was playing D3 at the time. I think I made it finally when I stopped playing. I was like D2, D1
with 3 Ds, drinking some balls.
No, but right. Balls energy drink, dude. If Balls energy drink still exists as a company,
exactly,
like 10 to 20, depends how quick your ramping is. But yeah, dude, like seriously, it was delicious, and it's I don't know if I've been told myth and lore that they still exist. You actually might be able to pull it up real quick if you type in Balls, BAWLS.
What?
BAWLS.
Okay.
Balls. Energy. Yeah, it's already pulling up. See, that's a thing, dude. That's a fucking thing. You've never had one of these motherfuckers? It's Guaraná. It's fucking Brazilian Guaraná. It's delish, dude. Balls. Put some balls in your mouth. Not sponsored, but also delicious.
Highly caffeinated.
Highly fucking caffeinated, dude. I would drink a couple of balls.
Dude, and they got multiple flavors now.
Dude, back when I had, they had these 2 flavors. They had the fucking sugar-free and the regular blue one.
Balls, bottle, or can.
Yeah, for everyone. No, they were always bots, but they're plastic bots. At least the ones that but they had fucking coolers.
Stay up, drink balls.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. How could you not get behind a company like that? But this used to be like because, paintball, whatever balls. Like, this used to be like the fucking paintball official energy drink, and I was heavy into paintball. I played semi-professionally or whatever in X-Ball. I loved playing woods ball. That was for funsies and shit.
It's more than just a soda.
More than just a soda. I don't even know if it's... I think it's just straight liquid caffeine, honestly, because that shit would get you fucked up, dude. Especially you drink a can of that shit, and then you go start running around going... Like, no, dude, you're heart attack. I'm surprised more people didn't die. But like... It was delicious, dude, at the time. And they had fucking coolers, dude. They had their tent and shit. It's like SHOT Show, because like when you go to these, they got all the vendors and shit, and like all that.
You were the only motherfuckers drinking that. Because everybody else would go through the store, see balls on the fucking shelf,
dude.
And be like, fuck
no, dude. It was delicious, dude. Shout out to Balls. Leave it in the comment section below if you've ever had balls in your mouth. What? What?
Oh, man. Went from missing a podcast that isn't missing, and then
to creating a whole nother podcast topic.
It
that's why people come here. Now, dude. Back to the fuck. You gotta close the thing so we can see the topics, because we're terrible podcast.
Yes, precisely. Absolutely horrendous.
Precisely.
I don't know why anybody watches this.
Well, that's quite literally. See, that was the grand idea of it all. Yes. Honestly, the way that I thought about it, because Terribly Tactical, right, which is me.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, if you're here for the first time, I apologize.
It's like our version of Armed Apes channel, dude. We're proud of having no subscribers.
Right.
We only have the best of
we're
subscribers.
Still Warsaw. Where the fuck is our fucking wooden YouTube fucking button, dude?
Yeah.
Make ours out of tinfoil or something. At least we could protect ourselves from the aliens. But the fucking...
And the government.
Yeah, for real.
Goddamn governments.
Yeah, they're the worst.
All of them.
But the gall-dang idea of it all was terribly tactical. Which, am I so damn tactical that I'm terribly tactical? Right, like I'm just at the tip of the spear. Right, but realistically, I'm probably somewhere in between. But that's the joke of it all. Yeah. Like it lets you know that, hey, like we're casual, we're chilling. Yeah. Like I'm just a regular dude. And the Shooting the Poop podcast, much in the same.
Yeah.
Much in the same as where we're just chilling, we're shooting the poop, we're shooting the shit, we're hanging out.
Two dudes have no
we're just two dudes have no idea what the fuck is going on, and I don't know who gave us a camera or access to the internet.
Gave us a camera.
Yeah.
And I gave myself access to the internet.
Well, he's a strong, independent woman.
I paid for that shit.
Yeah, it's the one thing he did.
Yeah.
This mic is
the only bill I pay in this house.
Tape is mine.
Bullshit.
Listen, this chest tape is mine because Nick gave it to me. I could have took it home. Shout out to Nick.
Chessboard was for the Shoot the Poop podcast.
Yeah, which wouldn't exist without me. Therefore, it's mine. 51%, bitch.
Bro.
I'm just saying. Listen, if you want to buy me out of the contract, feel free, but I don't know if you got the funds.
Buy out of the $40 you put into the fucking mic.
$40, dude.
$40 you put into
what
the
are you
mic,
talking about? $40? It was more than
That's
you.
Your investment, bro.
No, it was more than that. It was $47.
$5 more only because you didn't have change, dude.
No, I don't need the change. It was virtual. I sent you fucking PayPal.
Oh, you didn't. You gave me cash. Less paper trail.
No, it's true.
For a mic purchase.
Right, the Q2, which is the best mic. When are you going to do a table? It's quite literally on a tabletop right now. When are you going to do a fucking...
We do a tabletop review every podcast on that mic, bro.
Yeah, but the people aren't watching.
Hey, that's their problem, dude. Not mine. Plus, I don't have much experience.
Speaking of which, mics. HK, where the fuck is the check? Like, what? This is prime advertising. People see this and they go buy your products, okay?
And
so
I'm
cut
about
me
to get
off.
sued by Disney.
Right. Well, you should. Fuck Disney.
The T-shirt that I said I was never going to wear.
Currently wearing it in front of tens of people.
Exactly.
Tens of people.
Yes.
Which is more than the amount of friends that you have, so that's probably the most people ever that would have seen you in that shirt. Yeah, I know I hate you.
I know,
honestly.
I know.
From like the bottom, like
dude, I got
deep
Logan
down.
at least. He's a friend.
Yeah, but dude, he's more of an animal.
That's true.
He's more of an animal. He shits in the woods. He's got a fucking hairy back.
Motherfucker. Everything.
He wears a sweater under his fucking tank top. It looks like.
That's why you gotta wear a tank top, bro.
Yeah. You gotta let that shit air out once in a while. Yeah, shout out to Logan, though. I'd like to meet you, dude. I'm sorry that I couldn't because I was being infringed upon with my fish rights, dude. That was a whole scenario, dude.
His ass was infringed
Somebody
on my
else
fish
had
rights
my
not waking the fuck up.
Somebody else had my fucking social security number, and then the social security number on my shit was wrong, too. This is the state of Illinois, and not even the DNR is feds, is it not?
No.
No?
It's Illinois DNR.
Right, but overall, don't they have like a federal fucking... No? It's all state?
Yeah.
Well, they got damn near the power of feds.
Yeah.
But the fucking...
Right underneath, yeah.
But this is the thing, and that's... I talked about it before, that's the same shit that happens with FOID cards or carry permits. If they fuck it up for no reason, and you're held accountable, and you're denied your rights.
Yep.
I couldn't go fishing, dude. On Father's Day, what if I did have a fucking kid? What if I did...
Yep.
It was
What
fucked
if you
up.
wanted to go with your fucking dad?
Right. God forbid. You know,
Yeah,
and then I go out there and then I go to jail and have all my shit taken. Brand new truck, brand new... Well, it's a couple years old now. It pisses me off. It used to be a future truck. Now it's a couple years old. Oh, how the times have changed.
Yeah.
But the fuck... It's fucked up, dude. Over... And they're never going to be held accountable.
Some bullshit.
Never going to be held accountable.
Never.
It's like... I don't know, dude. Apparently we have no say... in anything
that dude's probably
anymore.
still got your social security number.
That's
on
what
his
I'm
account
saying,
right
dude. That's what I'm saying. I've been thinking about that shit. It doesn't print out on the license.
No.
But like still.
But I'm pretty sure you can go onto their website and look it up when you look at the rest of your information.
Or when you log in to do your shit, because that's your account supposedly, and this motherfucker's out here doing who knows what with my shit.
I think it only gives the last 4.
And they were way too.
Still,
regardless,
that's too many.
Regardless, there's you could download an app on your phone probably and fucking number, randomizer, fucking and sit there.
Yep.
No, dude.
It's fucked up.
And then my identity is stole, and then I'm not a person anymore.
I just got a call today about my identity getting
probably
stolen.
a scam trying to steal your identity,
100%.
dude. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they're asking me, where do you live? What is your name? What's the last 4 of your social security number? I'm like, shouldn't you know this shit? If you're calling me...
How do you know I'm getting scammed?
Like, if you don't know my social, how do you know this other person's got it?
Right.
Like, the fuck?
Right, dude. Right, they're doing you a favor.
Then like, does this actually work? Like,
yeah.
Then they hung up. It's no fun, but it's still funny.
That is funny. Impromptu ballad song flipping.
Dude.
Fuck that one up because I was looking at myself and
Oh, man.
Should I do that?
Even more derailment.
Derailment, dude.
Further
and
derailment.
ASMR.
And you're about to hit my fucking mind over there.
No, dude. But anyway. It's fucked up, dude. That was we already talked about it. I did a whole video on it. We talked about it on the live chat. We talked about talking about things on the live chat, and then on the podcast. And we feel for you people out there listening. Listen.
We're becoming too repetitive.
No, I mean, to an extent, to an extent, but it's always fresh and funny, and perhaps even sometimes a new take. Yeah. But because sometimes we're more, by the time we talk about any shit, sometimes we're fucked up, or at least I'm fucked up, and then sometimes here, I'm still fucked. I don't know. Sometimes we're fucked up, sometimes we're not fucked up. At least it's
frequently
consistent.
Fucked up.
Frequently fucked up, dude. That's the F channel. F's in the chat for frequently fucked up. A couple of them at least. But we were talking about, how to structure, and we even talked about bringing it to you guys, who at this point, again, is probably still just Joe Morgan watching.
Yes.
But
we're only 20 minutes in.
Right. But in case there is anybody out there, we are completely and totally down for constructive criticism. That 100%. Being said, this channel, at least from my opinion, from its beginning, was just about chilling and shoot the shit and just being ourselves. Like, obviously, there's the Terribly Tactical channel, which we talked about, which is a big part of this, and where it stems from. But it is something different, and so we don't want to just have the same shit that's on my channel, on this channel, and I think that we don't necessarily. Obviously, there's a lot of common interests. There's a lot of, overlaying of subjects and topics and whatever. And at the end of the day, too, we are trying to push the good word of the Second Amendment.
Yes,
okay, we're trying to exercise our freedoms and encourage other people to do so, and that is the main goal, at least for me, in everything that I do as far as an online presence. Otherwise, I wouldn't necessarily be online like that. Like, I wish I didn't have like social media, dude.
Yeah.
Life would probably be way better without social media.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But at that same time, that's the fucking duality of man. That's the putting a peace sign on your war hat, your war helmet and shit, like from fucking Full Metal Jacket. Like, the duality of man. Like, I hate this shit, and I think it's evil and fucked up, but I'm also utilizing it, because it's there regardless, to try and do some good. Because, I mean, at this point, even if I was completely off the grid, off the map, and a ghost as far as social media is concerned, they're still watching. There's a camera on every street corner. Everyone else has a phone that's got a camera on each side of it. Your fucking computer, your fucking toaster is listening. Like, all that, you know what I'm saying? So you might as well do some good with it for what you can. And it's fun. And you get to meet a bunch of other cool people that are like-minded individuals. Which, shout out to all of you. We really do appreciate you guys. And all five of you that are still here currently watching.
Yes.
But for real, though, it is awesome, though. And it's a good opportunity to discuss things with people and to learn and grow from things and see. Because, I mean, much like myself, you, from time to time, are thick-skulled and stubborn-willed. And you don't want to give in to the idea of someone else perhaps being right or having, or not even being right, but just not able to listen to an opposing point of view, which while you could still be right, they might spur you to think of something that maybe you could be different on, or look at differently, or fix, or come together and agree on at least that, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the whole thing, is like, go ahead. Sound like you were going to say something.
I was just going to say we're both thick-skulled, which causes most of the problems.
Right. It's mostly his fault.
Yes, 100%. We already talked about my head is at least level 3A itself. But I really didn't need the helmet except for extra attachment points,
Right. You don't have a standard M-lock or Picatinny hanging off the side.
No, I do not.
But now you do.
Yeah.
You got the arc rails, dude. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You know?
Although I could have, like, M-lock rail slots just implanted in the side of my head, bro.
You could. I mean, you probably got plenty of room for the screws to attach. So
Exactly.
It's not really a big deal.
Yep.
Either way.
It'd be fucked up, though.
Not really. I feel like it'd be higher speed and lower drag.
Once I get the mullet, too, bro, I'll have all the space.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It frees up the space, dude.
It's great.
He's got the
All
business
the
on the
plans,
sides. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's got.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, the whole thing, again, is like, this is just us being us.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about it earlier, how, like, people are different. They're actors, they're propagandists, they're whatever. Like, all we've ever done and will ever do is legitimately be ourselves, hang out, and then encourage you to live free.
Although you were just acting a little bit.
What?
Like you were actually interested in what I had to say.
No, I legitimately was, dude, because you looked like you had to say something. I'm trying to be better, because it's not me ever trying to stifle you.
It's acting, dude.
It's not, dude.
It's not who you are.
It's not, dude.
It's
What do you
abnormal,
mean, dude?
bro.
What do you mean?
It's not normal.
The fucking drama continues. But like, I don't fucking, what am I supposed to, I'm legitimately, I always,
changing, man.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Oh, man.
But that's the whole thing, dude, is that's why I'm doing this, dude. What do I get out of this?
Fucking nothing.
Exactly.
A headache.
Yes.
You know,
a backache, dude, because he's got the way better chair, dude. I mean, he paid for it, but regardless, But it's just, I enjoy this, dude. I enjoy the people. I enjoy chilling with you. This is the only time we really get to chill, dude. We used to actually hang out, sometimes even a couple times a week. Now it's just Tuesdays and it's work. But it's not, because we're chilling and having fun, but it's still work. Like, we're here every Tuesday night doing this, but that's what it is. We're adults. He's got a fucking baby and a baby mama and all types of drama. But not really. But
Like, we can still chill, bro. It's just, like, it's gonna be difficult to have a fire outside and shit.
What, dude?
With the baby.
So what, dude?
With the smoke and the mosquitoes and all that other fun shit.
The smoke keeps the mosquitoes away, and so what? Everybody
doesn't quite. Is
no.
well, at least.
And plus, it's not even that bad. Put out some salmonella or whatever the hell. You know, so spray the baby down with DEET. What's the worst that could happen? You know what I'm saying? What's the worst that I did?
A lot of things.
I was a DEET baby, dude.
That's the worst that could happen.
I was a DEET. I was, ow, DEET, motherfucker. You know?
That's the worst that could happen. Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. I turned out all right, dude. I'm moderately and mediocrely successful in almost anything I do.
Oh, man.
I gotta try really, really hard, though. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the fuck... It's completely derailed, dude. Definitely derailed. Catch us on the D channel.
We're 25 minutes in and
We
not
should-
hit a single topic that's actually written down. We've
This
talked
is
about a
what I'm
couple
saying,
topics
dude.
that we said
Like,
we weren't going
had
to
a whole
discuss.
other- Catch us next week for today's topics, dude. You know?
Oh, man.
But that goes back to the topic we were originally discussing that I definitely digressed on. Dude, I'm really good at that similar letter, but either way,
More digression.
it is directly though. It's just, it really is like, let us know what you guys want to talk about, what you want to hear, what you want to see, because we are here for you. But at the same time, like, we're doing this because it's fun. And we're having a good time.
So
and
tell
we
us what you
enjoy
want
it.
us to do, but we're
And
not
we're
going
not
to do it
gonna
anyways.
listen.
'Cause
Fuck you guys.
We
Fuck
know what
you
we're
guys.
doing
The
here.
fact that-
We are
the fact
experts.
that
We
you
are
would think
professionals.
we are
on the podcast
800
spectrum.
videos in with only 100-something subscribers. So if anybody's telling anybody about successful YouTube channels, it's us. Okay? So I don't want to fucking hear it, people. No. But no, leave it in the comment section below. We'll take what we can get. But no, honestly, there is more. That's the funny thing, though, is because there is actually more depth to us and this channel and its capabilities and stuff. We legitimately are both very busy people.
Yes.
He's a brand new father. Okay, there's a lot going on. We both work more than full time. I have a whole other dedicated channel in case you don't know me. But again, at this point, if you're watching this, you definitely know me. Unfortunately, I feel bad for you, and I apologize. However, everybody's just here for you anyway. That's what they're here for.
That's what I'm getting.
Especially
from
the
some
haze.
of them. Yeah.
All I do for the haze, I try and be the best person I can for the haze, and they just disregard.
I've only met him like once.
They're like, fuck you. They're like, Josh, dude, Terribly Tack, fuck that guy.
The
That's
first
what
time
they
I ever met him, and the last time
No,
I
that's what
met
they
him was
said.
at the fucking baby
said.
shower.
No, they said that. They said that out loud.
I
They're
know.
like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard him, dude.
They
I was
say
like, oh.
all the time. All the time, man. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to the haze. But they probably did say that, and deservedly so, I would argue, but I never heard it.
And we got Wind Model 88, bro.
Wind Model 88,
Is
dude.
all
Guns
of
and
my pock
outdoors.
now,
Dude.
dude?
He's all up in Scales' pock, dude.
All of the red
We got
rods, dude.
snakes. Oh, we like the devil's creature, dude. Yeah, dude. You guys are sacrificing goats and shit, whatever you're doing.
Sometimes,
You guys
bro.
both have a BB
Dude,
gun
speaking of
collection.
sacrificing goats, bro.
Yeah, dude.
There's something else. Actual topic. Holy
What?
shit.
No, well, that's where I was going
I
with
know,
that.
dude.
But the fucking... Then you had to bring it up. It's
know.
less smooth
It's-
now that you brought
It
attention
don't need
to
to be
it.
smooth, bro.
Smooth
direct,
operator.
Direct
Okay.
and honest, bro.
Okay. Well, that's all we've ever been.
Exactly.
Which is what I was explaining. Is
I ain't
that-
trying to hide nothing, bro.
That's why he's all
I'm trying
in
to
it
be
for the
sly
money.
about it, That's why I'm right.
Coop. He's a sly Coop
here.
looking ass.
I'm all upfront about it.
I'm like you in the background and shit.
Get the fuck out of here. You made me sit here, bro.
Which convenience city.
I wanted a more direct and equal camera angle, but no, dude. I'm pushed off into the third of the screen.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not, and we don't even have a third guest.
No.
I'm a nothing. If I go this far, dude, I'm off screen,
Dude,
Which is probably this is where the spike in content consuming
Exactly.
happens.
Which we were looking at earlier as well.
Right,
But
we did.
back to before we digressed a little bit.
No, I think I was gonna ghost you on that
You were-
topic.
Oh.
You know, I just disappear,
Yeah,
forget
dude.
about it like it never
Yeah, dude.
happened, which I'm trying to do
You
currently.
apparently have some experience with ghosts.
I don't though.
From earlier, at least.
But yes, I
Very
think
least.
maybe.
You believe
And I don't
so.
even believe in ghosts like that.
I think you.
And
do
I don't even
believe
like
in ghosts
talking
like
about
that,
it because I
dude.
feel like I'm gonna speak it into existence.
Dude, I feel like you do believe in the ghosts like that, though.
But like I don't though.
Because but you do though. You speak
Your
on the topic
baby
quite often.
was being fucking weird in the corner, dude. Your baby was being weird as fuck. I was holding the babe. We were doing Say It With Your Chest.
Yeah.
And you've already seen it at this point, I believe, right?
No.
Or no?
No,
Haven't
they
seen
will
it
not
yet,
have
alright,
seen
so
it
I
yet.
won't spoil
No
the
spoilers.
content.
No.
But it was Scales versus Cheyenne,
Yes.
as promised on the previous. And I was taking care of the cam and the babe, and I was holding the babe, and little 8-pound something ounce baby Charlotte. I had her, like I was cradling her, but then I brought her out. I was like, ha, someone. But then I had her Like, I figured maybe, like, she wanted to be on her stum. You know, babies like that and shit. And maybe she could be more comfortable. Maybe she looked like she was being squirrely. And so I figured maybe you want to, you know, whatever. And I'll hold you like this. And she kept literally... I'm sitting back here in the corner, like, right in front of the Cedar Mill Fine Firearms discreet carry case, which, you know...
discreetly placed in the background.
Discreetly, you guys didn't even see. You guys thought that was a normal guitar case, which it is,
yeah.
or at least it could be.
Yeah.
And again, we don't...
You
don't
know
even
what's
get
in it. It
commish.
might be a guitar.
You have no idea.
You know?
You have no idea.
It might just be a guitar.
It could be a lightsaber.
It might be nothing.
Might be. It probably is nothing, honestly,
It probably
if I know
is
you.
nothing.
But...
Might still have the lock in there that came with it. Maybe some paperwork.
But I'm sitting over there, because we got the tripod here doing the say it with your chest.
Yeah.
I'm sitting back there holding the baby, watching the game and commentating. And she kept, like, looking over my shoulder. And, like, she looked like she was looking at something. Like, she saw something over there. And given there are lights and different colored stuff, and there's a freaking big dead coyote pelt hanging there, and there's a bunch of different patches and different stuff, but, like, she looked like she was looking at something for real. And for, like, a good long while. And I was holding her, and she was, like, saying stuff, but she wasn't saying stuff. And almost a couple times it sounded like she did say something.
Yeah.
But, like, it was more than a just
attempting to vocalize.
Right.
Yes.
She was trying to communicate something to me. And it was really fucking weird to me because I was holding her and, like, she seemed fine with me.
Yeah.
Because she kept going to the center of my chest to hide, and then she would poke her head back out over my shoulder and look at whatever the fuck she was looking at, and she didn't like it. And she kept looking at me like she was trying to warn me of something or trying to tell, and it's just weird. And I kept looking at her. I legitimately was trying to look in her eyes to see if I could see a fucking random weird creepy thing behind me that, like, nobody else could see, because it looked like she was looking at some shit, and I don't like it because that was a weird experience. It's probably nothing. I'm probably just tripping. She's probably just doing little baby shit. You know, cute little baby shit. She doesn't know what the fuck she's looking at. Her eyes aren't even
terrifying to you,
right, dude? Like, but I just you saw some of it, dude. She didn't look like she was looking at some shit. I mean, from your angle, it's a little different.
To what I was seeing, it was no different than every other day with her.
Well, I don't know. I'm not with her every other day. That's your baby.
I know.
So it's like.
But you seemed concerned.
Well, because she kept looking in the corner. There's nothing in that corner, dude.
No, she just stares at the ceiling fan.
But she looked like she was mad at it, dude. I don't know, dude. I've been watching ghost videos on YouTube, dude. Like,
This all started from the discussions we were having the other day, though.
What?
With H. Williams and Balaka.
Shout out to H. Williams and Little Lubricious, dude.
Little Lubricious.
Little low viscosity.
Yeah, dude.
As he's known to the real homies. Motherfuckers out there. Joe Morgan which is the only motherfucker out there, has no idea what the fuck. You know, he probably does know about Little Lube, actually. We've talked about him quite a few times, but he has no idea what the fuck low viscosity is.
Dude. That's a new development.
Scales came up with that. I was dying. I was like, no, you did not just say that, dude, because that's accurate. That's very little low viscosity. Dude. He's the lowest viscosity person I've ever met, dude. Little Lube. Shout out to Little Lube, dude. Shout out to you, bro.
But we were talking about some experiences that some people have had, some ghost hunting trips.
Some very paranormal. Dude, if something flies off the shelf in the background, dude, I'm shooting. Let it be known, dude. It's not going to be a desk pop. That's a viable thing, dude. Anyway.
Remember my baby's up there?
Right, but the snake's over there, and there's weird paranormal shit in that corner. So we got clear shooting lanes.
Over there.
Okay, so anyway, go back to
the ghost of the gator, dude. Could be the piranha, dude, coming for you.
Dude, or it could be
baby
freaking
the shark, bro.
Baby
the ghost of the fucking
shark,
dude, coming for you. But we were talking about some ghost stories.
Yeah, dude.
Some certain things that have some happenings, you know,
and some stances, happenstances, I believe.
But as well as a couple of ghost hunting trips that Little Lubricious had been on and accompanied.
Which I didn't know. I didn't know Little Lube, aka Low Viscos, was just all up in the streets like that.
I didn't know either.
I've been
on a ghost hunting trip before.
See, I've been in some places where if people were hunting ghosts, they might have went there to hunt ghosts, but like I wasn't hunting ghosts.
I've been in many places that if people were hunting ghosts, they'd be hunting ghosts there.
What kind of places?
But like just anywhere in frickin' Lockport. But
how could you say that, dude?
Well, I mean,
we got ghosts in
the high school I went to.
Fucking
Lockport Central was supposedly haunted by many different ghosts.
Says that.
Fucking Taft School that I went to, fucking again, supposedly haunted.
You know, but then there's fucking, like we were saying the other day, the place that Balake was saying he wanted to go to, right, was Runyon Park, which is the founders of Lockport, where the first people to ever live in Lockport, in this area, started, and they have their family gravesite in that park, which is now a preserve, and there's a lot of accounts of people claiming to hear voices in the woods, even in broad daylight, that don't sound of human nature or of natural causes, as well as sightings of witches at the top of the hill and stuff like that. There's reports that there used to be witchcraft and satanic rituals performed in said park. And so there's supposedly ghosts that can be seen of a child, one of which is supposedly the Runyon family's 7-year-old son that died, who was buried at that cemetery. This is the fucking 1840s, bro. Anything. A fucking splinter. You know, like, but, and then, like I said, witches and banshees even, screaming throughout the woods. Yes.
They're just loose banshees in Lockport woods.
Yeah, apparently. That is what the reports state.
Did you leave out any bananas? What do banshees eat, dude? It's an ape-like substance, isn't it?
What?
A banshee? What's a banshee?
Dude. A banshee is like a woman that just screams. Like a spirit. Like weird shit.
What is a banshee animal?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's a banshee animal, dude. Google that shit.
Dude, a banshee?
A banshee animal, dude. Because they name vehicles after that shit.
Like the one in Halo?
Yeah.
The banshee, dude?
Right, dude. And it can't just be a screaming woman, dude. It can't be, dude. No, see, I knew it was some shit.
There's a female spirit in Irish folklore who heralds the death of a family member, usually by wailing, shrieking, or keening.
Maybe I was wrong.
Yes.
But I thought a banshee was a fucking...
Now, most people who, like banshee in the fucking Avatar sense, right? But they, a lot of times, will say those screams you are hearing are from...
Yeah, cats, wild
cats, foxes,
they do sound,
coyotes, stuff like
those
that.
Those fucking cats are like, no. That's the creepiest shit to me, dude.
But, like... Big cats are louder and can fucking shriek. You know,
sure.
Even foxes.
Yeah.
Foxes sound like a woman screaming.
Yeah.
And it could be like right behind your fucking house, and you think somebody's getting murdered.
Yeah.
Which is a little ass fox. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
And coyotes yelping and shit too. Like
coyotes,
the same thing.
Coyotes do the same thing. They'll scream too.
Yeah.
You know, they're quite a bit louder though, and more of a lower scream than.
And two, it's a bunch of them usually.
Yeah.
Instead of just the lone fucking
There was one outside of my grandma's house that was in the woods right across from her house, the little wooded area, regularly. Especially the 1 week we were watching her house, and we'd hear it every single morning screaming across the street.
Just creepy for no reason.
Yep. Just annoying the dog. But we discussed Sunday.
Yeah.
About potentially, especially if we can get little lubricious involved.
Little lubricious, dude.
And going ghost hunting. And now, I'm not one to believe in ghosts, generally. I'm always the one to look towards the logical side of things. What is the explanation for this? Why did this happen?
As am I.
Right? Like, the one ghost hunting trip I went on was in Massachusetts. We were in, I forgot the town, but it's like where supposedly Christopher Columbus had landed in the United States, right? I forgot the name of the town. I probably should know that fucking town. Yeah. But
so should I.
Plymouth.
It escapes. Yeah.
Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Yeah, the Rock.
Plymouth
they got a rock there.
Yes, that's it. But we were in Plymouth, Massachusetts, which is like
Massachusetts,
the oldest town in the United States, right? Plenty of ghost stories. People have fucking thousands of people have died in this town.
That's where they originated.
Yeah. But and we went down there. We went to like some of the oldest cemeteries in the United States that supposedly see spirits walking around constantly and everything. We had the whole EMF readers and shit, reading electromagnetic frequencies and such, and I'm like, yeah, hey, it's going off. Hey, look, a power pole.
Yeah, right.
You know, like what? But you know, so I've bet on at least that one, right?
Now,
yes.
How did you end up ghost hunting?
So that was when we were in Massachusetts. It was me, Cheyenne, and her father.
Okay.
Her father is a fan of ghost hunting and watches a lot of the TV shows and stuff. Right. Her sister watches a bunch of the stuff on YouTube and everything too. Cheyenne watches a bunch of ghost hunting shit.
Yeah, but the shit they watch is all fucking fake.
I know, dude.
It's so fake.
But
it's not even funny.
Thing is, it's all fake, dude.
I know, dude.
Every bit of it.
I know, but maybe not though, because there is some weird, unexplainable shit.
I feel like that's why I almost want and desire to go ghost hunting.
Right.
Just like I could have somebody who says, this is completely unexplainable. What is this? So you can't...
Right.
And I can just explain it.
Right. But at the same time...
Like all the time people talk about orbs and shit on in a picture,
Right.
and that's a ghost and whatever.
It's dust,
no,
it's
dust.
water, it's
Like,
fucking
what?
the light
Like,
shimmering. There's
exactly.
a lot of different things. But at the same time, I myself, while I might not be the best representation of one, I am a Christian man and do believe in God and do believe in the devil and do believe in good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
And evil can manifest itself in several different forms and varieties. So who's to say that it can't come as a ghost or a demon or whatever?
Yeah.
So, and so there's that. But then there's also, like, I have experienced some shit. I wouldn't necessarily say it was unexplainable, but it was very questionable.
There's only one thing that I've ever experienced that I was
and
not
I don't
able,
even believe in ghosts like that. Like, I'm not
that
like
I was not
ghost.
able to explain, but it was a werewolf, bro.
What do you mean?
There ain't no way around it. It was a werewolf, bro.
What do you mean, dude?
That
would be a ghost-like substance.
Nah, dude,
though.
it's a whole different thing.
It's a
right?
lichen.
It's a whole different thing.
A lichen is along the vamps. If you open the door to lichens, dude, there's vamps, there's ghosts, there's fucking everything.
Dude, that's true. But
so,
no, I'm not being legitimate. It was a werewolf, right? But like, it
What
was a
if it
big
was,
ass
dude?
dog-like creature
on 2 legs.
on 4 legs,
Okay.
but running at like 50 miles an hour after our car.
Werewolf.
In southern Illinois.
Or it was a skinwalker, which
It was barking at us.
yeah, no, they could take on forms of animals, and they actually have been
dude.
known to fucking. I'm getting the chills thinking about this. They
I
actually
do every time I talk. I experienced this shit.
no, dude.
Like we had a dog while we were driving down the road, running alongside our car at 50 plus miles an hour in the middle of a.
What did you get a good enough look at it? What does it look like?
It was just all I saw was a big brown furry creature running on all 4s, barking at us. That was taller than our fucking car.
No way.
Yeah, at the shoulders was taller than our fucking car. Like I was sitting in the back seat looking up at this motherfucker.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
You sure you weren't on like drugs or?
I was not. Like, I wasn't. And like me, my brother, my mom, and my stepdad.
I would
all
like
were
to
in
hear
the
the
car
story from your mother.
and saw it. Like we were all there. Then me and my brother swore the rest of the
Sure,
night.
it wasn't like a horse, like a rabid horse.
It would have been a really short horse then.
I don't know what
But
car.
also,
what car? God,
it was
dang
barking. But it was like legitimately. It was barking.
It could have been a skinwalk, dude, because the
Maybe
skinwalk. Listen, the skinwalks can take on several different forms,
Bigfoot,
including
bro.
human forms. But they also have been known to take on like coyote forms or like shit like that, and like make that screeching sound of a banshee or like a woman crying or screaming or whatever, and that's how they lure you in.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a weird fucking thing, dude. And
That's like now I've been on like the Reddit on the cryptids page and
dude.
reading on all that shit.
fucked.
And like there are other reports in southern Illinois.
It's weird how the light just went off.
Nearby the area where we experienced this.
No way.
That are also reports of dogmen and other such figures in the area.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
It's fucked.
That's like Mothman and
Yeah.
fucking Michigan Dogman
dude.
and all types of different shit, dude.
It's
So you took it that deep, dude. You went
Dude.
cryptid on that.
yeah,
ass,
dude. Yeah, dude. Because like I have no explanation for it, like in a logical frame of view of what we know of this world.
There weren't camera phones and shit at that time?
No. Or at least we didn't have one. I didn't have one. My brother didn't have one. My mom might have had one, but it was of poor quality, and she was driving 50-something miles an hour through cornfields and
getting away from a
10
dog
o'clock at
monster.
night. Yes. The scariest part about it was we missed our fucking turn. We didn't know where the fuck we were going, and we had printed out MapQuest.
Damn.
Because there was no cell phone signal in the area
Right.
whatsoever. Because we were in the
Well,
middle
not
of
even that. Like, before
fucking
fucking Google
nowhere.
Maps was MapQuest.
Yes.
Dude.
But like we had no cell phone signal whatsoever there. At
Which
all.
even back then, I don't
Like-
even think the cell phones would have necessarily
No,
had the technology.
no, we definitely didn't have GPS.
If
to
you're
it.
using
but even we
MapQuest.
could have given a call to somebody. Hey,
Right.
that's local. Hey, we're
Right.
at this road. Where do we go from
Well,
here?
what were you doing? Who do you know that's Loch?
Well, we were visiting my stepdad's family down there.
Okay.
So they live down there. But his cousin, whose house we were at, she's in a town. I forget the name of the town, but it's literally the population when we were there of this town was like 136.
They definitely have lichens
Yeah.
because they ate all of them.
And the closest town to that was like 15 miles. And it was during that 15-mile trek through nothing but cornfields that we ran into this.
Is there a low-budget film produced on this? Based on a true story?
There's not, that I know of.
There should be. We should make one. That should be the series.
Yeah. It was fucked up.
What kind of bullet do you need to kill something like that? That's the problem, dude. Because, like, if it
was
bleeds, we can kill it.
silver one.
Yeah.
You know, supposedly.
Yeah.
As the stories go.
Like, it was for real that big.
Yeah.
You're not just...
No exaggeration whatsoever. We were looking up from the wind, like, it was nuts.
It looked like a dog? What kind of dog?
It looked like a big-ass German Shepherd, like a fucking wolf. Like, it looked
Maybe it was a wolf. Wolves get pretty big, dude.
Not that big, though.
If you're sitting in a Honda Civic, dude, that's pretty low, dude.
I have experience with wolves. There's a dude right up the street that has wolves. I've volunteered there and worked with the wolves.
Yeah, I get it. That's a whole nother podcast. But, like, I'm just saying, dude.
It was, like, more like the size of, like, a fucking bear.
I don't know. How close you ever been to bears?
There's also a bear at the wolf ranch that I
don't know if you should be narking on the dude at the wolf ranch.
It's all legal. He's got papers.
All right. Well,
I've seen him.
That's fucked up.
But
FMDA.
Yeah.
But
it's
either way, dude. I feel like that's. I mean,
and it followed us for like at least a quarter to a half a mile, running alongside our car. Ran out of the cornfields towards our vehicle, then ran alongside.
Where were you? Were you stopped?
No. We were driving. We were going 45 miles an hour.
And then it came out of the cornfields.
Then it came out of the cornfields.
And who noticed it first?
My mom did.
And she was driving?
Yes.
And where was it? You guys are driving down the road.
We were driving down the road. We're on the right lane. And it comes out from the left side, out of the cornfields at our car, and is running alongside our vehicle. In the
lane?
Yeah, on the road. Like literally within a foot of the car.
What was it doing?
It was just it was like running alongside us. You'd see its head dip down a little bit to look in every like 5 seconds or so, whatever. It's hard to say because how long did it last, because this is fucking horrifying. And like obviously time slows down and shit, weird shit happens in your mind and this stuff happens.
Weird shit's happening in my mind right now.
I know, dude.
Like,
I know.
What the fuck is going on?
Like it's nuts. And this is when I was in I think I was in 7th grade at the time.
So you were mentally developed enough?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, it was
the argument could be made.
It was fucking weird, man.
So
you ask my mom about it. She'll tell you about it.
I would like to have that conversation. We should even have her as the third guest on the fucking Shoot the Poop podcast. We could go through baby pictures and shit.
No.
It'd be hilarious. Leave it in the comment section below if you want that to happen. If we get enough thumbs ups and shares on the video, it might just. But yeah, that's weird, dude. That's just that kind of see that so that one experience does not, and I'm not completely sold myself, but again, I've seen and experienced and researched certain shit to an extent to where it does seem as if there is something to it. I don't know what. It could just be all a huge coinkydink, but that, I've never had anything that serious.
Yeah.
So what, how, with that happening to you, how does that not sway you to think that there is some weird shit going on?
So, my whole thing, right, is that I do...
What else could that be if it's not some weird shit?
I do believe in the possibility of living animals that we do not know of course. Right? Wholeheartedly.
To an extent, though, because look at the technology. Of course.
But also look at, how it could have been a weird-ass fucking dog hybrid wolf thing that for some reason ended up like the fucking liger, where it's bigger than a tiger and a lion together, right?
Liger,
it's fucking... Who knows?
No, yeah.
Because, a tiger and a lion, both... You put them together and you make an animal that's twice the size. Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. So it's it's hard to say exactly that this was something paranormal.
It's Napoleon Dynamite's favorite animal.
Yeah. Speaking
Fun
of
fact.
I can almost guarantee I saw Napoleon Dynamite today driving down the road.
No way.
This motherfucker had the same exact hair, had the fucking his mouth like this,
his mouth breathing heavy.
I literally had to take a double take. What the fuck did I just? But and there is fully a possibility that could be all that it is, right? But there's a possibility it's something else, and who really knows? It might have been a full moon even, which is fucked.
And he said you were crypticizing it, dude. You were
I
on
did.
the fucking Reddits, dude. There were similar sightings.
I did look into it. Yes.
Similar sightings, dude.
And like, it's just.
See, because that's weird though. Because like there's like if you get the ghost lore, if it's like an old wives' tale, and they've been saying, oh, the Mothman or Godzilla or whatever the fuck, and then you see some shit. Your brain can make you interpret it as if you see, like with the Loch Ness monster or whatever, which I believe that ocean shit and the shit in the water, dude.
So now the ocean, 100%, we don't know shit about what's in the ocean.
There's a meg out there still.
We have no clue what's in the ocean, right?
There's a
the Loch Ness monster, as in the late Loch Ness, in that lake. I don't believe that.
Could be though.
For the sole purpose,
or could have been.
Potentially.
Because it's a long, old-ass story. It goes way
long
back.
ago, definitely could have existed, right?
It could have been, is it?
It's
like a...
plesiosaur or whatever it is.
It swims, but it's like a brontosaurus.
Yes.
But
as of right now, I don't believe it exists in that lake currently. Just because the
But then again, even the dinosaur thing, though, even the dinosaur thing, if the fucking... And hold that thought, but even the dinosaur thing, if... We're inside the dome. Yeah. If the Earth is flat, dinosaurs never fucking existed. So then, how do you explain that? If that's the case, so it's just weird shit. And not saying I know one way or another, but I know enough to question it. And so, who knows? Who fucking knows? And who's ever gonna know? Because it's only the victors that write the history books. Yeah. And everybody's got an agenda. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. But at least I know enough to question it. Which again, hopefully through this stuff here and on the Terribly Tactical channel and wherever you see us doing shit, we're encouraging you to question authority, question what you've been told, question what you've been taught, question what you've learned, even on your own research, which if we ever get to the other podcast topics...
At this point, I don't think
you have to look at both ends of the spectrum.
I'm sure we'll be able to touch on this in the live stream at the very least.
We're going to touch on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Giggity. But the fucking, but like, it's just the idea of it all is the truth is out there to be found, but only if you look hard enough. And that's the thing is people don't even have the time, or at least they don't make the time.
All started out is we may go look for it.
Right.
But that's still. I want to get back to the Loch Ness monster.
No, that's what I'm saying. All together, I still want to hear more about the fucking the wolf dog.
They've done extensive research on that lake.
Yeah.
In trying to figure out if it could even sustain an animal that large.
How deep is the lake?
Deep as hell, like hundreds of feet. Right.
It's deep enough, I would say.
Definitely to hide such an animal. Yes, it's large enough and deep enough to hide such an animal. Keep it away from public eyes as much as it can.
Right. Especially if it was an intelligent being.
They have studied it and found there's almost no chance of an animal that large being able to sustain itself in life and feed in that lake, just due to the very low amount of vegetation in the water and extremely low amount of actual animal life, of other fish.
Unless, and this is me just spitballing, unless it at one point in time, way back in the day, was rich in such things, and because of that animal being there or whatever the fuck it was, it is now not, and it died off, and so did everything else. Which is why I
said long ago. Yeah, it may have occurred. It may have been. It definitely could have originated from a true thing that occurred. But
so that's
I don't believe that Nessie is currently swimming around out there.
Maybe not.
At least not in that.
At the same time, though. When was the last time somebody saw a meg? And when and where do you think? Because the ocean is vast, motherfuckers.
I'm fully convinced that megalodons are still out there, and that the great whites that we see are literally juvenile megalodon.
Yeah, but I feel like though, if the megalodon is the megalodon that they show us in movies and that kind of thing, which I've seen because I'm a big shark dude. I'm deathly afraid of sharks, but I'm extremely interested in them.
Yeah.
And I did book report. Is that ghost shit you're hearing?
No,
what the fuck?
I was just looking at the shark jaws that are up on the shelf.
Because you can't be with that corner of the room now all of a sudden. Fucking.
If you see anything in that corner, let us know.
Yeah, for real, please. Please, we'll be dead by then. But
that is one thing that a lot of the ghost hunters say too.
Yeah.
Is that cameras
never-
can pick up things that
Right.
you won't notice yourself.
and
You won't see
babies and
yourself.
animals.
Yeah.
Because they're in that weird state where they see things differently.
Yeah.
And that's what creeps me out the most, dude. Because she looked like she was looking at some shit, dude. And I don't fuck with that. Like, I'm a good dude. Like, I don't want no evil shit. And I don't even like talking about it because I feel like you could speak it into existence. You could almost manifest that shit. Fuck that. I rebuke that bullshit right here. But, just weird shit, dude. Weird shit going on. Anyway, the Megalodon.
Yep.
I also... Because fucking Jaws fucked me up, dude. Because, like, let me tell you this. Like, because again, and I've told it before, but, like, I went to Hawaii and surfed.
Yep.
And 100% got bumped off my board by something.
Yeah.
Could it have been a seal?
It was
Or
a sea
what-
turtle.
Or whatever. It could have been maybe. They get pretty big.
Yeah, they get massive.
And they got some inertia behind them,
Yeah.
dude. That shell weighs a good amount for what it is. But the fucking... Who knows, dude? But, like, it was not a wave.
Yeah.
I was riding a wave, but, like, it was not, like, a crazy fucking swell, dude. Like, it was, like, a little 5-footer at best. And, like, I was, like, not by the white, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't getting smacked around. Like, I was riding and fucking... And I'm no I'm no Johnny Tsunami, as it were. But, like, something... Pop! And I fell off, and you're attached to the board, and the wave curls over, and I'm under it, and I get swept up around, or whatever the fuck, and I scraped my leg and my foot on some coral, I'm assuming, or it could have been the abrasive fucking skin of a shark, who knows, but, like, and my shit, it wasn't bleeding, but it was, like, the skin got fucking, so, like, it was, and, like, I did not know what the fuck was going on, and I... Like, from feeling what I felt, which I can't necessarily explain. And again, I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But from my interpretation, in the moment and still to this day looking back on it, was something bumped me off like it hit me. Like it was trying, like sharks do, trying to get it, see what it was, whatever the fuck. There was no bite marks on the board. Yeah. I was fine, I guess, you know. I'm mentally traumatized now. With the fucking, you know, but like, so for real. Like I was pretty far out. I was pretty far out because I was just chilling for a minute, and like I was just enjoying it, and I was just like it slowly takes you out. You're just sitting on the board, like I was just chilling, relaxing, soaked in the rays, just whatever, dude. And plus it was like kind of like lame, and like most of the swells were like swelling off the beach. Yeah. So I was trying to catch one because like by the time it got to the beach, it was like so, but like I was just chilling. And, like, you're at the resort or whatever the fuck it is, like, you think they got, like, shit squared away. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got somebody out there looking for sharks. Like, otherwise there's not going to be a tourist attraction anymore. But, and there was even, like, you know, they were teaching lessons. They had the fucking, and thank God, because that fucking dude saved my life, probably. Yeah. Because I got knocked off the board by whatever, ended up in the water. Fucking, and I was sucked under because of the current and the fucking sweat, and I was sucked under. And while I got sucked under on the way down, I got scraped on something. I don't know what it was. But then I came back up, and then I got the board. But then, like, there were still waves. I was still in the section where there were still waves, so I couldn't get back on the board because every time I tried to get back, because I was down there. I don't know how deep I got, but I was down there. It felt like past 20 feet or something because, like, I was like... when I got up. And it was the worst, dude. Because not only did I feel like I was going to drown, I was like, what the fuck is in this water with me? Which, when you're in the ocean, everything. So, that's the problem. And then, I finally I get on the board, and then I get on the board, but then I was like, I'm not doing this, dude. Fuck this. I'm not putting nothing in the water. I've seen the movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the fucking dude that was doing the surfing lessons saw me. And, like, he looked like Johnny Tsunami. Like, he looked like he was Hawaiian and surfs professionally, which clearly he does, I guess, because he's giving lessons. But the fucking... And he paddles out to me and fucking he hooks on to his, or he gives me his, the little ankle strap thing or whatever it is. He's like, here, hold on to this. I'll pull you back in. I was literally frozen on the board. I was not fucking moving. I wasn't helping paddling. I wasn't fucking nothing. Like, and I'm not morbidly obese, but like I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
And like, I was not.
When
I was
this?
like, this was when the Gucci picture. No, actually, it wasn't the Gucci picture because that was Jamaica or Aruba. Yeah. That was Aruba. This was Hawaii. It's after the Gucci picture. But the fucking still, dude, I was not, and I didn't even want to do the fingers.
So you're like a grown ass man out
dude,
there.
I
getting saved by another grown ass man.
Listen, dude, and I don't give a fuck because I'm still
like,
here
this
to
whole
tell
time
the story.
I'm kind of thinking like maybe you were like 13, 14.
No, I mean I wasn't.
15,
listen, this is
like
no. It was. I was in my mid-20s at the time. Dude, listen, dude. I'm telling you, bro. Dude. The fucking, if you got bumped off the board like I did, bro, you wouldn't fucking go in the water again. I'm telling you that.
You do realize I've swam with sharks, right?
That's different, though. That's more of a controlled environment. I was out there by myself.
I mean, on a beach with a shark that swam 5 feet away from me.
A little bull shark looking ass motherfucker, dude. This motherfucker.
You don't even know what the fuck hit you.
Yeah, which is even scarier, dude. At least you know what you're facing, dude. Because I'll wrestle a bull shark, dude. A little 5-foot bull shark, dude. If I get
fuck you up the worst.
Yeah, but if I get around that dude's neck and I just stab him in the nose or something, because I always do carry an aquatic knife, although that day I did not. Wasn't permitted on the beach. But I'm telling, no, for real though, because like again. Like, I've skateboarded all my life. Yeah. I've snowboarded all my life. Like, surfing, while it's very different, it is in the same way similar because it's all about balance and this. And, like, I'm not, or at least at a time, was not half bad at any of those things. Yeah. And, like, whatever did bump me off the board, even if it was just a weird swell in the wave and whatever, because like at certain speeds and whatever, that like it could feel.
You might even been hit by a cross wave.
Right, dude. Or a fucking a tuna.
Yeah.
A tuna could have fucking.
Any fucking thing, dude.
But I'm telling you, dude, it would have been my luck. And this is where I'm kind of like, it's my luck that was some Jaws shit. Yeah. Which is weird that I didn't get eaten alive with my luck. But like that I'll tell you this, I haven't gone surfing since. You know,
it's one thing I've never done. I've never been surfing.
I don't recommend it. It's like, do it on the indoor shit or whatever. Get the idea. Use a little, But the fucking no, dude. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, because I don't remember seeing anything. Everybody talks about you see the shadow in the fucking whatever, and like so they even catch it on camera sometimes. Like when they're doing like the big surfing competition, you could see the fucking thing. Some of it's edited, but some of it's actually legit. But like that one with the one bitch they made the movie about. It's actually a real. And I'm just calling her bitch because I don't know her name individually. It's nothing personal.
Legitimately though.
Right, but like the one she's got the surfer with one arm or whatever. Like that was a legitimate like. She was surfing at a competition and got ate, bro. Yeah. I was surfing on the beach, not knowing a damn thing. I mean, I knew enough, right, to get up. Like I
was somebody that got attacked by a shark in Hawaii that went to school with me.
Right.
While I was in school with the dude.
That's fucked up.
You know?
How bad?
I mean, like, lost an arm.
What?
Yeah.
Doing what?
And messed up his leg.
Doing what?
Surfing.
Right, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's not sweet, dude. And I thought it was, dude, because I was out there. Because, like, I respect nature. Like, I grew up in the woods all my life, and, like, I know there's shit out there that you shouldn't fuck with. Because it will fuck. You better be lucky it doesn't fuck with you. Yeah. And if it fucks with you, you better know how to fuck with it back, and you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. But at least you're on your own 2 feet in the woods and probably got a gun. When you're fucking damn near naked in the ocean and the goddamn fucking...
It's like, I didn't think about it at the time, but, like, back when, I think I was in, like, again, 6th or 7th grade, me and a couple of my buddies were walking through, down by the Lockport Quarries.
Down by the river.
Down by the Lockport Quarries over there in Delwood West.
It's deep enough.
But we weren't swimming. This is just walking down the trails and stuff.
Yeah, still, your ass fuck around
and we turned around a corner,
There was a big-ass freaking buck just staring right at us.
That'll kill
like
your ass, too.
5 to 8 feet away from us.
Yeah, dude.
And, like...
That shit charges,
I
and
just
you get
stood there.
skewered.
Me and my one buddy just stood there and just stared at it back and just looked at it for a minute. Because it stood there.
Right.
It didn't run away.
No, they
It
won't.
just stood there. My other buddy ran away crying for his mommy, legitimately. Ended up, like, 100 yards down on his knees crying for his mommy. Me and my other buddy just stood there and looked at it.
Over a buck?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a dangerous situation.
That could fuck you up. That could literally just
you
skewer
could die for sure.
That could skewer you.
Yeah.
You know, like, it could fuck you up.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But luckily, it just literally looked at us for, like, probably only, like, 30 seconds, but it felt like a half an hour. I was just sitting there staring at this animal, right? And then it just turned around and just walked off into the woods and gone. But, like, thinking back on that, like, I could have been dead.
I mean, what kind of point buck was it?
It was, like... I'd say at least an 8 or a 10. Like, this was a big-ass fucking buck.
I mean, an 8's really not that big. That's like an average-sized buck.
But for Illinois buck. Like, that's...
Listen.
For Lockport, Illinois.
Chris killed
size.
a fucking buck
That's, yeah.
bigger than I've ever fucking seen on the Discovery Channel with a bow in Lockport.
But, like, so antler size does not directly correlate to body size, though. Right?
No, this thing was fucking huge, dude. This thing looked like a fucking...
This thing was fucking massive.
If it was Pokemon, this motherfucker would be a Taurus, dude.
Dude, like, this fucking...
It was a raging bull, dude.
Like, it was huge. But either way, like, I didn't think about it at the time. But, like, I could have been fucking dead.
Yeah.
I was thinking, holy shit, this is awesome. But, like...
Yeah, because it is. But at the same time...
Gone.
Well, you could... The only thing that could really hurt you is the antlers. Like, they could kick and whatever... But, like, it's not like it's going to pull a gun out and shoot you.
Yeah.
So if you can either evade or control the antlers, you're pretty much good. And even
I was
then...
myself in 6th or 7th grade.
Not very coordinated,
I was
probably.
not I was not the strongest, nor the most agile.
He's still not.
No.
In case you guys haven't been.
No. More so than back then. But...
Less agile, maybe.
Yeah, probably much less agile.
He's got a bad knee now.
But a little bit stronger.
Because he thought he was stronger than he was. It all circles back. But good times. But round 2 comes.
I only got one good knee left, bro. Come on.
That's all you need.
Even that's not good.
That's all
compensating
you need,
for this one. This one's starting to fuck
you
up,
put
too.
a brace on that motherfucker, you'd be alright.
It's fucked.
Be like one of those dudes that works at Home Depot when he really shouldn't.
Yeah.
He's got the back brace on. And it's like, dude, like, you feel bad when he's trying to lift your lum. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I lift my own lum. I haven't shopped for lum in a while, but like if I did, I would lift it myself. As I hope all you would as well, other than the female viewers.
That's
of course,
another thing.
Which we do have a new female viewer, Janet herself.
Yeah,
she has commented,
that
dude.
Is true.
She has commented. She has followed through. Shout out to Janet, who is not here currently, or at least should not be.
Yeah.
Like, do something with your life, Jay. If you're this far into the podcast, do something with your life, okay? You could start your own channel and be more successful in the time it took to fucking get this far in the fucking... She's hilarious, though.
Yes. It was,
but I don't like the way that I was getting bullied by Claire the other night, which is fucked up, dude.
It's fucking
fucked up, dude. I didn't do nothing wrong to nobody.
More functions.
I didn't do nothing to nobody. I was getting bullied. By small children.
You get bullied by a young girl.
By a child, dude. I was bullied, dude, by a child. I didn't have nothing to say, dude. Partially because I was trying to be nice, but then also I was like, oh, damn. You're kind of right. Just
fucking amazing.
For no reason. But shout out to them. They're awesome. Yeah. Awesome people. Shout out to Hank Williams. Shout out to Little Low Viscosity. Oh. Did I just touch something and my audio went out? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was weird, dude.
What are you doing, dude?
I don't think it was... I touched... Listen, what I touched was the cord plugged into my phone, which is not connected to any of the cords that would have anything to do with the mic or the audio. So I'm thinking ghosts.
Definitely ghosts.
Ghosts. Dude.
Because, like, that's all.
But also I feel like this, you should maybe have a little platform, 3D print a platform potentially.
So hold this up so there's no tension on that cord?
Right, on any of the cords, because that's just causing strain that's unnecessary. Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't... Well, you know what? It makes sense, because you haven't fucking fixed them since Golden. Don't worry about us, feds, because we have no operational 3D printers, apparently. Fucking Gold. We're trying to encourage everybody to exercise their freedoms, and we're too lazy to exercise our own. apparently. Mine's functional. It may not be level, and I have to clean the glue off the bed. I haven't printed, but I just haven't had the time, dude, honestly. Because honestly, the fucking anything I'd want to print takes over a day.
No.
And usually, in the time that I do get in between working my real job, I'm creating content mediocrely at best for my second real job, which is even more so my realist job, because sometimes it's even more beneficial, but not really. But just in the fact that, like, I don't know, dude, because that's the thing, too. I get a lot of gratification off of helping people get that first gun, see the light bulb go off and be like, hey, you know, I understand the Second Amendment now and its purpose, and I got my little carry gun, but now I want a full-size pistol, I want a shotgun, I want a rifle, I want to, you know, it's for life and liberty. It's no longer just because everybody else is doing it or just because, you know, they understand the entire idea behind it, and that's what I do all of this for. Because that's the most satisfying part of it all. That's fuck the money, regardless how good it is, which it's definitely not.
Yeah.
But like, even if it was though, like that to me, because that's one more person on our side.
Yeah.
That's increasing our numbers. That's making the probability and the possibility of us actually making it through this fucking shit-tastic fucking kerfluffle we've gotten ourselves into. You know, it's more plausible. Because, we got random Joe Blow off the street today. He's like, hey, the shit's getting fucked up. I want an AR-15. Buy that motherfucking AR-15, my dude.
Yeah.
Let me get you some extra mags. Let me get you a sling. Let me get you some iron sights, a white light. You got a couple extra bucks? Let's get a dot. Let's get a fucking whatever. Let's get, you know, we got cases of ammo. You want some ammo? Listen, buy a cheap stack of DEET. You know, it's never going to be as cheap as it is today. So... It just, that whole thing, that is what I enjoy. Like, dude, I've talked about it before, it brings tears to my eyes almost. Yep. Like, people that come here from other countries, and they tell me, hey, I've seen what this shit does in my country, and I come here, and they're willing to fight and die for this one, dude. Yeah. And it's not even their fucking country. Nope. They're more American than half... Now. That's what I'm saying. They're more American than half these motherfuckers out here, dude. And that is what it's all fucking about.
The best part is how proud they are in that.
Yeah.
In that even I've had people that come into my shop, has absolutely nothing to do with guns or freedom in any way, shape, or form. Aside from the fact that I work there. That'll tell me the same shit. That I had the same conversation with people about. And it's amazing. And even more amazing, we have people that have lived and were born in this country their entire lives.
Right.
That are the antithesis to that.
Don't give a fuck. Have no idea. Don't care. Even if they did know. Even if they did know, they don't care that they're losing their freedoms. In fact, they're gladly giving them up.
They're just going to accept it.
It's fucked up, dude. It really is. And that's the thing, is because it has been so easy for them. It's been so easy for them to live their lives. They've become dependent on the powers that should not be. Yeah. For their money, for their living situation, for whatever it may be, their food, whatever it is that takes them, like, to reality, that continues their existence. Like, that's all. And so, of course, they're going to do whatever they want because that's how they keep surviving.
Yep. And
the fact that people out there of free mind and will, which everybody has, not everybody chooses to use, will fucking allow themselves to just become a bot, dude.
Yeah.
An NPC, a scav, if you will, talking about Tarkov. Like, you are controlled by the algorithm, and you are doing their dirty work for them, dude. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying? And because you're doing it for them, because you think, even if you think you're righteous in doing so, there's no godforsaken excuse that justifies them. And not even the terror that they're causing for other people, but you're giving up your own rights, man. Whether you want them or not, whether you think you need them or not, in today's society, everybody is so fucking gall-dang stingy to begin with. Why wouldn't you want to glom up everything that you can, no matter what it is? You know, it's just, that's what I don't understand, is the simple premise of everything is about me, today's day and age. But you're still allowing the most important part of you to be controlled by someone else. So then it's not you. Like, it's a simple premise, I suppose.
It's because they want to act like it's not.
It's
all about
autopilot,
them.
dude.
They want to act like it's
convenient.
Not. They don't want to be stingy. They don't want to be greedy. They want to act like they're thinking about everybody else and what everybody else wants. Everybody else
They're so
needs.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes away the responsibility, which is the one thing I talk about all the time, is that nobody is held accountable. Nobody's had any repercussions to their actions, dude. Where we are defying the law of physics right now.
I have a question. It looks really weird to me.
What?
Why does it look like the candle is lit on the camera? You see that too, though, right?
That is weird, but it's just the light
It's
reflecting.
just the light. But
It's
that's
just
just
the
the
light.
weirdest thing. Like,
Stop with the ghost shit, dude.
I
You're too
thought
deep into
that-
the ghost.
I looked at the camera. Like, the
What if
camera
it was
view,
the dude? If that shit was, are we? Because then all of a sudden you know who's answering the door? The Wolfman or whatever the you know. I'm not fucking with this dude. I got fucking 2 Glocks and they're both 9mm. Like I'm not prepared for this fucking situation.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had the HK USP though in 45, we could have taken care of it. But I didn't get the check yet, so you know, the fucking, you know, it's just what.
You know, you got 2 of them, motherfucker.
Well, one's a 40, but better barrier penetration, I suppose. Fucking, but I don't like that corner of the room, dude. Don't let that corner of the room fucking look at me right now, dude, because I'm not fucking with.
Looking, dude. I see those
I
eyes.
know, dude. That's the fucked up part
See
about
those
it all.
eyes in the
Because this
corner,
is the
dude?
thing. We're not going to see it now,
No.
but we're going to watch this back, or somebody's going to watch this back, and there's
Yeah.
going to be a little, and that's it.
Yeah.
Never
All
again.
of a sudden that flag starts
Never
waving
again,
for some
dude.
reason.
There's no, trust me, there's no fucking ventilation or air
There's
in
no
this
wind
bitch.
in this motherfucker whatsoever.
Shit is just humid
Yeah.
and stagnant.
Yes.
Kind of like our content. You know?
Fucking facts.
But like, what the
the
fuck,
only
dude?
wind you can feel in here is the hot air escaping
Or
from your
fucking
skull.
Scales farts, dude.
Yeah.
Which is even worse, because there is, like I said, no ventilation.
Yes.
But
Especially
fuck,
after
dude.
all them beans from the H. Williams.
Did you turn the fucking flashing lights on, dude, or is that doing it by
No,
itself?
It's been like that.
Yeah, right. That's what I would say, too, if I didn't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. Fuck the ghosts, dude.
I feel like you believe, bro.
No, I don't. I
Are we
really
going
don't.
ghost hunting, dude?
Listen, I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not opposed to doing it. Like, I ain't no bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not. But at the same time, I'm not looking for probs. Because if you invite the probs into your life, usually they come.
Yeah.
And whether that's us going into some abandoned shit and actually finding some demons that haunt us until our death, or we get arrested for trespassing. Either way, that doesn't say... And I'm all for living as constitutionally as you feel comfortable. But at the same time, there's consequences to your actions.
Yeah.
So it depends. And I would rather get arrested than be haunted by demons. But either way, it's probably not going to be a good
I'm just
time.
talking about let's go for a hike through the woods.
No, I
In
got...
the middle of the night.
No, we could... I'm down for it.
Some
Listen,
lights and some cameras.
you come up to
And
the
some
fucking...
action.
You come...
Hopefully not any action. Hopefully not any action.
Gay! You heard it here
Oh.
first from Tactical
Oh.
Scales coming out of the closet, apparently. It was back there, but apparently it's right here. But the fucking... No, you said it. I didn't say
There's
it.
different types of action, bro. The fact that you immediately go to that is concerning.
No, don't try and flip the script, dude, okay? Don't try and
The
flip
lights, the
script.
camera,
Listen,
action, bro. Like, what is...
what do you want, a leather fucking couch, too, in the
Motherfucker.
studio? He's talked about it, dude. He talked about having the idea. I was the one who was anti-couch the entire time. I was like, that's a little... You're lying? You're
It
gonna
was
lie
more
right
like
now?
2 combined recliners,
Okay,
okay?
see? I
There was
told you, dude.
There was a whole
told you.
middle console.
And they were black
the
and
structure.
leather. So get the fuck...
With RGB lighting and cup holders.
Regardless, dude, that just makes it more attention-grabbing for the fucking loser at home beating his little dick to it. So I don't want to hear you and your leather couch propaganda anymore. Because... But what I'm saying, though, is...
You were down for it, dude.
It would have been comfortable. But a weird camera angle, though. But that's usually how it goes, I suppose. But the fucking... I'm just saying, I'm not... Like, if I would go, but, like, I think it's a bad idea. Because you open up a fucking portal to some shit, and you could talk to Mr. B about portals and shit.
I don't
That
wanna talk
motherfucker.
to
That's
Mr.
what I'm
B
saying.
about some portals
I have, and that's also shout out to Mr. B. This podcast, I haven't busted into him yet,
No.
but some podcast in the future sponsored by Mr. B.
I think, didn't we say we were going to do that for the Say With Your Chest, dude?
Either way,
Have beer
sponsored.
reviews, dude?
Alcoholism sponsored by MrB.com.
Yes.
Thank you. For the fucking Voodoo Ranger, the Juice Force, and the Lagunitas, Lil Sum. Quality brews. Quality brews. Bought them for us for no reason. Got everybody in the shop some free brews, dude. Because he's just an awesome person.
Yeah.
But
But
that
also
being
knows about
said,
some portals and shit.
that's what I'm saying, dude, is because, like, the portals that I've been to, according to Mr. B, he even has potential control over some of these ports, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking ships. But there was you'll have to hear the story from him one day.
I don't
But there's some weird faceless hairy creatures that were like 10 feet tall and had several teeth and no eyes or no nose, and maybe they had eyes but they were very black beady eyes but no nose, but like very like
So
vicious.
giant evil teddy bears.
Even worse than that, though. But, like, it's just weird shit, dude, by, like, an electrical field, and, like, it almost makes sense the way he tells the story, but... And it's been corroborated by one other, but they could be in cahoots, you know? So, I don't know what to believe, just with anything, and I question everything. And I usually do try to find the most logical explanation for everything, because you really can't go wrong by doing that in any aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because the facts are the facts and the truth is the truth, and if you stick to that, at least you know what you're working with.
Yeah.
But there's just some weird shit, man.
Yeah.
And Mr. B is weird enough and convincing enough for me to be like, he might be onto something. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
This is also the man that has a whole spice cabinet dedicated to humans.
That's what I'm saying. Because of that, he might have tapped into some satanic, cultural, ritualistic, fucking skull and bone society, Illuminati level alien people shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even
And
incidentally.
then you just take the beer he offers.
Right. Well, whatever. You know, it's not. But shout out
It's okay.
to Mr. B.
I watched him buy the beer. It's
Right.
okay.
Right.
It's safe. He doesn't know that.
Right.
Which is even weirder.
Somebody's watching me. But the fucking... Leave it in the comment section below how good of a song I just sang, by the way. Because I could have went pro. Gave it all up for the Shooting the Poop podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that notification bell. But yeah, dude, there's weird vibes right now, I feel like. You know? Just weird vibes. There's so many open-ended vibes as far as everything is concerned.
Yeah.
Because
There's so many unanswered questions.
Right, dude.
You know?
Like, how could you... When you bring up a
And
topic
can
of
you
discussion,
answer them?
who knows, dude? Like, even... Because clearly, that's the other thing, too, is science will have you say, again, supposedly looking for the most logical explanation of things, but we've clearly been shown that you can't trust the science.
Yeah.
I am the science! Fucking Fauci's raging right now. But the fucking... Like... So what... That's the thing. Obviously, there's plenty of people that do.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly, without second guessing it. But if you can't believe, which you should not have any... I keep looking over there. I still gotta fix it. If you cannot...
Target, bro.
I know, but there's fucking... I see myself better on that one. But the fucking... There's no excuse. They want to complain about not trusting your institutions.
Yeah.
There's no excuse in today's day and age, you know, the times we live in, that you should fucking trust any institution, and you have had an excuse and a reason and a wherewithal, hopefully, as a living, breathing human, to not trust any institution for probably almost 100 years at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it all started somewhere. Somebody at some point figured out, hey, I got money, I got power, I got control, I got whatever, I got influence, and they're going to utilize it for their own selfish means or betterment of their propaganda or agenda. And ever since then, it's been skewed. Which, how long ago was that? Who was the first one to fuck everybody else over? And what do we do about it now? There's a lot of unanswered questions, open-ended fucking ideas. So, and this seems like I'm digressing completely, but the entire idea of it all is trust nothing, be prepared for the worst, and by being prepared for the worst is not that you got a fucking boo-boo kit, not that you got one handgun locked up in a safe somewhere with a box of 25 rounds of Hornady Critical, whatever the fuck, and that's it, and you've never shot it. And not have, being prepared for the worst is the absolute worst, but it's not even necessarily having the things that you would need for that situation, which you by all means need to have the things for that situation, no matter what the situation is. But it's more so the mental preparation of understanding and realizing that, hey, bad shit happens, especially to good people, and how are we going to accept that as our reality and then further deal with it, and then not even just deal with it in a way where we come out on top and still alive, and then able to continue living and surviving, or God forbid even thriving if you do it right. But people look past that. People think that part of it is sweet, but the mental idea of assuming and realizing that this shit is that serious, even if it's not, because worst case scenario, you're over prepared. Sorry. Wow. It really hurts me doing that. So that's the whole thing behind it, because most people don't take it seriously enough as an idea that it could happen to them. Yeah. And it can. Because who knows what the fuck is real? Okay? Yeah. Who knows what the fuck... This could all be for naught. It could just be a simulation. The Earth could be fucking flat. We could be ran by alien lizard people. We could... Who knows? Who fucking knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. And you'll never know until you're dead and there.
Yep.
But in the meantime, if you can do something to provide a longer lifespan for yourself and the people you care about to do better with that time, then fucking do it. Beans, bullets, band-aids, have them know how to use them. And until the next time, people, we have several more podcast topics to cover. We've covered one of them, but not even probably completely.
No, because I still have more I could talk on the subject.
Talk about it then.
Because I was just thinking about something, right? I was thinking more about that deer that we saw. And I think the other guy that was with me, I think it might have been Logan that was with us.
We're going to have he should be a third podcast
member. We need to have him at some point as a
Tell him to shave his back, though.
Podcast guest.
Or at least wear a turtleneck.
But, it also, because thinking about that, it led me to another thought. And again, something I'd seen rummaging around on the cryptid pages on Reddit.
Very cryptid indeed.
Is the idea of not deer.
Weird.
And what that is, and by most accounts, is it's a deer, but it's not. But it is what it actually is, and their ideas.
It's a skinwalker, dude.
Is a skinwalker or a skinwalker-like substance that takes the form of a deer.
Yeah.
Has different looking eyes, will look directly at you, and generally has something else off about its body. As in, it's not an exact perfect replica.
It can't imitate it perfectly.
Cannot imitate perfect. And a lot of times people say is it looks like their legs are backwards, like the joint in their knees are backwards, as opposed to normally set on a deer.
So it'd be like more like us than it would be,
Yeah, exactly.
But 4 of them.
Yeah.
But the fucking... This is the thing. I've stared a lot of deer in the eyes before.
Yeah.
And none of them look like that. Not to say that it can't happen.
None of them look right back at you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been in that situation a couple times, dude. Both hunting and just walking through the woods.
Well, a lot of like
the deer and headlights thing. Yeah. They see the headlights and they don't know what it is and they freeze because they don't know what to do and they don't know it's necessarily going to hurt them. But it's the same thing when they see you to an extent because they don't know what the fuck
deer
you are.
Though either. Like normally, you're gonna spook a deer, right?
No.
Walking through the woods and such. A lot of
Not
times,
necessarily a
but
buck.
lot of
They got the
times.
testosterone.
Yeah.
They're looking for a challenge. They don't know who the fuck you are. Maybe they got a couple does behind them
Yeah.
that you didn't see
Yeah.
that they're going to be there to protect.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of explanations for it. Because I've definitely
Like, even
run
to
up
the
on some
point of,
bucks
like,
before, and they sat there and they even did one of
Some
these
people have
things.
said they've even shot near these animals and they don't run. They don't move. They just stand there.
I've
And, like,
shot a
weird-
deer before and loud as fuck with full caliber rifles, and they
Yeah.
don't move.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's
if
hard to
anything,
say.
they look. So
Yeah.
it's weird because
It's
deer,
just weird
deer,
thoughts,
honestly,
man.
while they are somewhat smart,
Yeah.
they're mostly retarded.
Yeah.
Like they're not the smartest. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
And of course, there's multiple diseases and such, and
yeah,
parasites and taking
CWD
control
and
of
fucking
deer,
whatever the government's
and,
come
like,
up with this
mess
week.
with their brains and
Yeah.
such like that. And
Well, they're testing out the zombie virus.
Yeah, exactly. And like things like that can happen, but it's another weird thought and a weird thing to
Yeah.
think about. Like that whole idea of cryptids and demons and such is just weird in the sense that your whole life you're told, oh, those are stories.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't exist. Fucking Bigfoot.
What are they trying to hide?
Like it's. But there's so many people that report seeing and
But a
experiencing
lot of
such
that
things.
too could
How
be.
much of that is complete bullshit?
How do you explain placebo effect
Yeah.
with medication?
Yeah.
You know, it's almost the same thing because
Yep.
you could again back to the speaking things into existence
Yeah.
or manifesting them. If you think about something enough, if you believe something enough, you can make it your reality, whether it actually is reality or not. And that's the
Yep.
fucked up, craziest part about the mind is that it's more powerful than you
Yep.
have control over, at least as a normal human being.
But
We have-
that's what's fucked up, like with the wolf or whatever the fuck, the big ass dog that was chasing our car.
right.
I've never believed in werewolves. I've never thought that'd be a thing. I never thought I'd be
Yeah.
chased down a road by a giant ass fucking
But-
bird creature.
At the same time, though,
You know?
and I'm not discounting your experience in the
Yeah.
least bit, but there still could be a plausible
Yeah,
explanation
100%.
for that.
Like I
That
said,
is like,
yeah.
there's not, like somebody in the comment section
Like-
could be like, "Oh, it was totally this, and you're
Yeah.
tripping." I had to. So
Like we went down there again
I
later
wouldn't.
on. Later
I would
on in
not.
life, we went down there.
I wouldn't do it.
And me and Shine went down there. We
Personally.
drove separate from my mom and my stepdad and everything. And we went past that house that we saw it previously. And I was about this close to stopping at their house and asking them if they have any clue. about
Dude,
anything
maybe it
like
was just
that.
their big ass fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
inbred
Maybe
dog.
they got a big ass fucking dog that guards their farm or something.
Right.
Like that's all that it fucking is. And somehow
Right.
they got like a fucking 5 foot tall dog.
Listen, some of them, like
Like-
Paul Harrell has
Yeah.
some of them Irish fucking whatever the fuck
Yeah.
dogs, and
Yeah.
those are big ass dogs.
But they're
There's a lot
also
of big
they're
ass
also a
dogs.
really slender dog, Irish wolf dogs.
Maybe it was just extra
But-
furry. They
and
don't
yeah,
give it a
it's
haircut.
hard to say.
You know,
but even then,
you never
like
know.
you're talking 5 foot at the head.
Yeah, but at the same time, too, in a time of crisis, you know, the things could be over exaggerated. Even if, and again, I'm not trying to discount your experience.
Looking out the window at its body.
I understand.
Like, that's-
I understand. But could you draw it on a piece of paper? What color
I
was
can't
it?
draw, bro.
What color was it?
It was
How tall
dark,
were
but I'm
its
assuming
ears?
it
What
was
did its
more
ears
dark
look like?
brown.
Were
I
they
didn't see
floppy?
its
Were they
ears 'cause it was
pointy?
above the car. Yeah.
You know, just so many questions. Maybe will be answered on the next podcast.
Maybe.
Probably never. But you know, that's the thing though.
Maybe-
Maybe we go down there and do a special
my mom
episode.
Sunday. I can ask her. You know,
Yeah.
hey, can I record real quick telling about
No,
that
for
wolf
real.
dog?
No, for real though. Like
Yeah.
an interview type shit.
Yeah.
Like that would be interesting, dude. And we could start a whole fucking. We could
fucking
investigate
weird,
some of
dude.
the shit, dude. Because there's
Weird,
weird
bro.
shit. I don't
I
want to
know.
find nothing,
No.
you know. But I've
What if we
done,
did? We'd get millions of subs, dude.
or we die.
Yeah, one of the two.
So like you know,
you just need to get some
I don't
silver
know.
together, bro. You got that cast.
but
And
not
that fucking black
they're-
pouch, dude.
No,
You could be
dude,
ready, dude.
fucking dude.
Hit him with
all
that
is
black
in
powder
vain
with
when the
silver
angel
balls, dude.
pisses in the flintlock of your musket, dude. I'm not trying to fucking leave it to chance with
Oh,
the
man.
fucking old six
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, whatever.
We can get somebody to load some 9mm with silver, right?
Fuck a 9. Why would you
Dude,
limit yourself to a
If
9
it's
mil?
silver
Dude?
against the werewolves, bro. Like,
If it's silver against the werewolves, I want all the silver I can get, and I'm shooting 45 ACP, goddamn fucking full metal jacket, silver
well, yes,
ass
we load
bullets.
that shit, bro.
I'll
You
do
get
it myself.
dude. You gotta fucking.
I don't, but I have access to one if need
There
be.
you go.
But the fucking still, who's paying? check out the links in the description box. Raid Shadow Legend for silver bullets. Because I ain't fucking...
We're not hunting down werewolves until we get those
$36 a fucking bullet. I don't think so. You know? Because, I mean, I'm a good shot.
You get at least
I probably
2
only
out
need...
of an ounce.
Yeah, maybe. If you don't fuck it up. It's a more malleable fucking material, I feel like.
It is, yeah.
So... And I feel like you still have to mix it with something.
I don't know.
For it to be, like...
Never looked
viable.
very deeply into actually creating.
But now we fucking should, because now apparently we got lycans and werewolves and fucking warlocks and fucking vampires and whoever the fuck knows what kind of coyote ghosts back there or whatever the fuck, because this motherfucker didn't even shoot it, and now it's haunting him because he hasn't fucking done one of these things with the fucking blood. Like, you know, it's a whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
Every time. You know what I'm starting to realize?
What?
You are the most cause of all my problems in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm haunted. Because of you. And I didn't fucking do shit to deserve
We're going
this.
ghost hunting, right?
Maybe. But either way, we appreciate
Joe Morgan,
you
let
guys.
us know in the
Joe
comments.
Morgan, let us know. You'd be the only person to let us know if we should go ghost. I feel like he's a logical man.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, nah, dude.
Nah,
I don't think
he
you
wants
should
to
fuck
see
with
it, dude.
He wants to see it
wants
because
to
he has
see
no
it.
repercussions of his own. Of us getting haunted.
Exactly.
But either way, we love you guys.
Get
We
some
appreciate
sage.
you guys. Catch us next time on the Shooting the Poop podcast. Make sure you like, share, comment,
If there
subscribe.
is a
Helps
next
out a
time.
ton. Helps
what
out
that ghost does.
Dude, please, because honestly, the way that baby was looking at shit earlier that wasn't there, I'm kind of concerned. But either way, leave it in the comment section below. Tell us your ghost stories. One time, maybe in the future, hopefully, we can all get together and have this around a real bonfire, which we got to bring more bonfire content to the channel, more fishing content to the channel, all types of different stuff. Of course, always check me out on the Terribly Tactical channel. But more importantly, like, share, comment, subscribe here. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the interactivity. Let us know what you think. Give us your constructive criticism. We're here to listen. But we're at the same time, you can't expect anything else but what this is, which
If
is
you ask
us.
for different content, can't be any more different than the norm.
This is as different as it gets here with the same people.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you. And we'll catch you next time.
Peace.